Hello everyone, and welcome to my new series I'm starting, which is called, I don't know. What is it called? So, welcome to the new series, one palette, one look. If you like the look, and if you like to chit chat with me, because I'm going to be chit chatting to you about what's happening with me. If you are curious what is happening with me, keep on watching. So, this is the first palette we're going to be using. That we're going to be doing this new quote-unquote challenge with, and I'm starting for myself. I am thinking that for the first time in my entire career here on YouTube, we're going to do something basic, which is going to be nude. We don't do nude. So, we're doing this palette. I'm going to start with Inca. For the, I don't know, the crease? I like the win. I don't know. I never figured this out either. Just on a fluffy brush. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. I actually did my eyebrows before filming this, and I'm genuinely so happy with how they turned out. I think they're so pretty. Also, that's literally not what I'm here for. I'm literally here to explain to you guys what has been happening. So we're gonna go all the way back to when I lost my job. So somewhere in September, I had to attend my brother's wedding. I got sick 3 days before, so I called in sick the second day of my work week, which was 1 day before the wedding. And I told my manager I found someone to fill in for me. I just want to sit this one out because I want to feel better for the wedding day. Okay, that's fine. Yada yada yada. So I got sicker after the wedding, so I could not come in on Friday either. So my next shift was another Tuesday. Come in, and I'm immediately being escorted into the office and being told that my contract wasn't going to be renewed. We're now going in with 𝒫𝒶𝓁𝓉𝓒𝑒. And I was like, that kind of really sucks. And the reasoning was because my availability wasn't enough, nor was I was sick too often. I was like, okay, nothing I could fight about this, because sure, it depends how you look at it. Being sick over there is not an option. So I got home that day after I got told that my contract wasn't being renewed. And for the past few months, I kept getting ads about working in a different country and stuff like that. And I was like, I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I want to give up my job that I have here, because I work with a bunch of friends, but I also enjoy like the customers and stuff. Surprising, I know. I'm gonna blend that with the other brush. And so when they kind of didn't renew my contract, I was like, this is probably my sign to apply. So I did. Heard back the next day, and I immediately got assigned a person that was going to be my personal contact. And if I had questions, I could ask her. I had an interview with her, and she was extremely happy about me. We're now going to go in with 𝒫𝒶𝓁𝑒𝓉𝓒𝑒. And so I did tell her that I could not start until like the start of January. And that was okay, because they will just keep me in the system, but will only start finding a project for me near January. I was like, okay, that works. So I was like, this is fun. So we talked and we figured it out. And then near this December, yes, I did have some questions about living there. So I sent her an email and I just never got a response. I was like, okay, that kind of sucks, but whatever. I just reapply. So I did. And me reapplying did wonders, really. The entire process sped up because I was now already 2 months without a job. So I did tell them, like, because I did not get an answer, there were a few things that came between me starting in the start of January, so if that was not going to be a problem, they were like, no, that's actually perfect. You can start in February. And I was like, oh, okay, that works. So they got me a project to work on, a job, a project. And then last Friday, I gave a goodbye party with all my friends. But I got a call in the morning that my contract was being cancelled. I was like, hello, my contract that I literally signed 2 weeks ago? And they were like, yeah, so we did find you something else. And I was like, okay. And I kind of really like that a lot better. So every negative comes with a positive, I guess. Because a door for me closed over here. Well, a different door opened. And you guys, it's in Greece. If you haven't noticed, I think one of, if not my favorite country in the world is Greece. And this is kind of like a dream come true. And the more I think about it, the more I do enjoy the fun of moving away. I've already bought a bunch of things, like pots and stuff, for when I move over there, which my mom will really sweetly ship to me. And I'm just so excited. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna go with Ibis as the lid color, but we are gonna cut the crease for that. Yeah, it's so exciting. Like, I'm moving in 5 days now. Oh, that's insane, guys. It's genuinely insane because my new job starts 3 days later. They actually expected to get me a new flight because they already had booked the flight and accommodations and stuff. But they expected to get me a new flight, and then they were like, we can just fly in the same day and have some more time in Greece. And I was like, okay, that works, I guess. So I already am looking at an apartment, which is so exciting. She's so pretty. And I really hope I can get her. And I genuinely think I will shed a tear if I cannot. Like, damn, I fell in love with that apartment the moment I saw it. Because I have been looking at, like, a bunch of apartments, which is, at first it was in Athens because I applied for Athens, and then they were like, so the job that you are applying or that you are getting assigned to is not in Athens, even though it is remotely, but like the entire corporation is in Thessaloniki. So you can move to Athens if you really want to, but you could also move to Thessaloniki. And I was like, okay, let's do that. And then I kind of found the apartment of my dreams, which is so funny because I really was set on Athens, because Athens does stay as my favorite city in Greece, probably. But maybe Thessaloniki is going to change my mind. Who knows? I genuinely cannot wait to give you guys like a tour once I start, or once I get the keys to my apartment, because it's so exciting, really. I am so excited about it. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyeliner and everything that I always do off camera, and I'll be right back. Everything is on except the lipstick. Just gonna go in with nude lip liner with lipstick combo to match with the entire look. But yeah, in a quick summary, I lost my job. I applied for a job, and now I'm moving out for the first time in 24 years, immediately to a different country, which is to me insane. I've never lived on my own for more than a week, and I'm so excited. It's a bit scary and sad, and because a different country means 100% alone, which is not a bad thing per se, but depends on what company you fly with, but it can be between 3 to 6 hours before I can go back home, or someone from home can visit me. So that's the only negative. And of course, losing my family and friends. 2 negatives, I guess. I really wish my friends could visit me easier. It was hard saying goodbye, because you don't know when you're gonna see them next, if you're gonna see them next. And it's just kind of sad. And the saddest part is not knowing if you're gonna be in contact with them still. Like, I have online friends, but that's different than friends you just have around you at all times, and you can meet up in like 10 minutes and hang out with. So yeah, I hope I stay in contact with most of them, if not all of them. Even if it's just little Snapchat pictures and stuff like that. I like that. I like seeing their faces. Doesn't even have to be a conversation, I just like seeing their faces on Snapchat, so yeah. That's the look. Which, the one palette, one look. I need to find a name for the series. First episode of one palette, a look. Make a look with one palette. I have to figure out a name for the series. I'm gonna do that, and I hope you like the little episode. I hope you like that little what is happening with me chit chat, I guess. And I hope to see you later this week, next week. I don't know when this video comes out, so I hope to see you later. Bye everyone.
Hey guys, it's me, the editor for today's video. I'm sick, so excuse the voice, but basically, because somebody is in Greece right now and can't do this, I'm gonna do it for her, because she forgot. So, if you like today's video, please give it a like. Wait, I gotta restart. If you like today's video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification, no! So, hi guys, if you like today's video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to stay updated for the next time Eileen posts. And I'll see y'all guys there. I'll see you in the comment section.